Hello, my name is Jake Long, as you probably know, because it's probably me looking back on this video. I am a third-year Cal Poly student and currently attending Cuesta College as a part of their EMT program. I'm just making this video file and the next couple of videos to have access to my experience through the process. Although I didn't start this video file at the very beginning of the process, I'm a little over halfway through my course. I thought it would be pretty valuable to be able to look back on everything that I've gone through and how I've grown as a provider, and hopefully continue this throughout my career and be able to, like I said, compare and contrast where I was potentially a year ago as to now. As you can tell, I am not shaved, not like there's a whole lot of facial hair there, period. I can't grow a beard. If I can grow a beard in a couple years or just a cool mustache, like, I'll be stoked. And I have really not the longest curly hair I've ever had, but pretty unkempt. And so I think that can all point to the direction that it is midterm week at Cal Poly. I just took a midterm earlier today, which I was studying really, really hard for. It was in my Geography of the Caribbean class. Oh yeah, I'm a history major at Cal Poly. So if you remember taking that class and taking that exam, hopefully I did well. We'll see. I feel good about the map identification questions, but not about much else. But today was a good day. I was able to get my test done, and then I went to the gym with Marcos and Kyler. We hit back, and then we went and got some Chipotle, and Sierra is sick. Sierra's my girlfriend. Sierra's sick right now, so I went and got her some electrolyte water and vitamin C to hopefully make her feel better. Yeah, so things that have been going on before the recording of this video, and just a little bit about my current self. I'm 21. I just turned 21 January 31st, 2025. I just had my very first clinical shift with the Tascadero Fire Department this last Friday. It was a pretty slow day. I ran one call. It was a patient who had reports of getting intoxicated the night before, fell and was experiencing rib and knee pain. I got to throw her on the EKG, which was awesome, and I observed a blood glucose being taken, and everything was really normal. The EKG was normal. It was pretty kind of rudimentary. We helped her get moved onto the stretcher with San Luis Ambulance, which is our local ambulance company, and then transfer her to Twin Cities, which is our local hospital. I got to switch the monitors over, which was pretty fun, cool. And yeah, like I said, pretty much nothing for an 8-hour shift. A lot of it was just spent kind of hanging out, shooting the shit with the guys. The crew that day was Caden, Matthew, who also goes by Magic, and Captain Roberts. If I remember, his name was Brandon. So potentially could be coworkers one day. I don't know. Maybe by the time I'm watching this, I will know. But where I'm at education-wise, I honestly am kind of at this like branching point where I'm not sure if I want to pursue fire paramedic or if I want to pursue getting my MD and pursuing being an emergency room physician. Like I said, maybe in 3 years I will be making a video on me in med school or me working on an engine with my paramedic certification under my belt. Don't really know, but we'll see. I think other things that are going on, I guess we could talk about like lifts, stuff that's going on. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm working towards a 275 bench, currently repping 225 for 5. I'm feeling like I'm flattening out a lot just because I've been studying so much and like I haven't been focusing enough on my nutrition. So I've been losing a lot of like mass and feeling very flat. So gonna try to carb up again. Squat, it's like okay, I need to get it up. And I don't deadlift. I need to, but I don't. Today in class, it was a very short class. I am in the 6 to 9 p.m. course at Cuesta College, North Campus, and we got out at 8, which was super cool. Usually we go all the way till 9, which is as we should. We're learning a lot. So it's a lot of information squeezed into 3 hours. But we did spinal injuries tonight, and it was super duper interesting. I think that the central nervous system is incredibly interesting. So It was really cool to learn about spinal injuries and traumas to it and how it can affect the body. Specifically, what we were talking about was like the cycle of, which our instructor, Tim Hallmark, a great guy, loved him, so it was like the wheel of death, like everything kind of affects another. So if there's intracranial pressure, then it can lead to a dropping in cerebral perfusion cerebral, I don't even know. It's cerebral perfusion. It's like CCP or CPP. I don't know. It's cerebral perfusion. How it can drop cerebral perfusion, which then can increase the chances of a brain edema because of ischemia. Not good things. We just learned about a little bit about it. I'm kind of regurgitating based off of memory, and then we did like just different stable immobilizations. But this Thursday, which is our lab day, that's when we'll also have more. I'm actually almost a month out exactly from taking my final exam for my EMT course. I got a 100% on my first midterm, which I was like super duper stoked about. I studied really, really hard for it, but I got a perfect score. And my skills testing is coming up next Saturday, which is scary, but yeah, that will be a medical assessment and a randomized skill. So I'll catch you guys back again on that Saturday, but that's coming up. That's pretty much everything else going on. Kyle's leaving for the Air Force on May 27th, so it's a little more than a month. We're having his goodbye party this Saturday, so that'll be fun. I got the day off, and I'm fishing with Diego and Marcos on Sunday morning because I need to do more things that are leisurely. I was talking to Marcos today. Marcos is my best friend, but I was telling him, I was like, dude, like, I feel like I have no relaxation outlets because I'm always either at Cuesta for EMT school, Cal Poly, I'm studying, I'm doing homework. Oh. What's still going? Okay. I'm studying, I'm doing homework, I'm at the gym, I'm with Sierra, with my family. Like, I don't really have any real, like, I need something more of relaxation because I just don't know how to relax. And I think that it really hit me this last, I want to say it was Saturday or Friday, when I spent the entire day with Sierra, and we walked Dakota, our dog, on the beach, and got lunch and hung out at the park, and I just like physically like could not relax. Like I just kept thinking about, okay, when's next exam I need to study for? I need to start getting prepared to apply for San Luis ambulance. Like, what's the path to med school? Because I'm a third-year history major with barely any biology prerequisites done. So I'm gonna tack on an extra year to Cal Poly, like just constantly like going. And I think I need something more relaxing to do. So I'm gonna go fishing this Sunday with Marcos and Diego. I think that will be really fun. And yeah, that's about it. I am super excited to see where the rest of this goes. And I'm hoping to be a really, really developed emergency medicine provider, and more importantly, a better person in the upcoming years and months. Awesome. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you guys soon.